Hello everyone, I'm Alex, a junior architecture student. Now I would like to have a presentation of my studio work of this semester. First, this is the name of my project, Kean Complex, which contains several kinds of functions like amphitheater, shopping area, and the residential part. Here is my site. I marked it in red. I think it's a key area. On the left is Kean University. It's a relatively new university, so many buildings and projects are still in construction or being planned. On the right part is the Wangjai village, which is an old village waiting for re-established. The site I chose is an empty area between the university and the village, so it's very important because it's a connection, also a transition between the school and the village. Here is an aerial view of the site. A gentle hill with a wide road across, and also a river following to the Wenrui town, the main river system of Wenzhou City. This is a brand new road. It is a nice one, flat and wide, and also has sidewalks for pedestrians and nice greeneries. So I will design my project around this existing road. The mountain is also an interesting element in the site. The terrain can make the building high or low or terraced. Something like this, anyway, is joyful. I also chose several trees to be retained in my project because they are nicely grown and I need to fully make use of the resource of the site. And these trees will grow in my building. Here is my design method. I will open up a round space between the road to attract and gather people from the school, the village, and outside. So the function of the building complex will not serve only for students, but also for other people. I try to make terraces to compensate the terrain. On the other side, although it's a flat ground, I also designed a small terrace so that the road will be like a valley, with functions concentrated on both sides. The contour lines are also worth to have a look. I want my curves to follow the contour lines of the mountain or the terraces to follow it. The structure and the arrangement of the first floor is shown in this explosive axiometric drawing. The rooms are aligned following the curved lines at two sides of the street. And the parking lot is at the back of the retailing stores. This is the program diagram. The commercial area occupies the first and second floor, which near to the plaza and the street. The residential area is at the back of the building, relatively isolated to the commercial and public area. The workshop are near the shops, and there are two parking lots, a big one for the commercial area and a small one for the apartment. The loading dock is at the back of the amphitheater, which won't bother other activities going on. This is the circulation diagram. Pedestrians can walk in an S shape. This can increase the number of shops on the sides of the circulation. When people walk, they might feel a kind of like climbing mountains following the meander pathways. The performances can make up in the backstage, which is under the seats of the amphitheater. Okay, this is the roof plan. The trees on the buildings are grown on the hill originally, and I created a small landscape design using the area between the public part and the residential part as a transition. The grass and the pavilion and the wooden path make this place like a park. I also put fountains in the plaza and a community swimming pool on the third floor. This is the view that people approaching the project, entering the big circle, they will easily see the amphitheater welcoming them. because it's facing them, and the staircases is just beside the sidewalk. This is the view on the second floor. A cantilevered roof supported by column is created by the intersections of two circles, which is a place for people to sit down and have some snacks or enjoy the view. The elevation shows the material of the building. I chose the brick as the main material, which is also the building material of the buildings in the Wangjai village. With the very modern shape, the building will be a combination of vernacular and modernism. The black bricks are used in commercial areas, and the windows frames are made of yellow wood, which creates a strong contrast with a dark wall. And the big glass windows also intensify the combination of modern and past. The apartment and amphitheater are built with red bricks because I want to hint and categorize different functions of the building by using different colors. And this is the section. The building is fluently following the hill, growing up gradually by making these terraces. And these are the floor plans of the project. Basically, I used circle structural grids because my project is based on several circles. And for some parts, I used rectangular structural grids, such as the loading dock here and